What's going on, everyone? This is Carlo, the Solutionism, the solution to fitness, and today we're talking the best and worst pre-workouts of 2021. Alright, so it's that time of year. We're roughly halfway through 2021, and I've gone through a lot more pre-workouts than I did last year. Last year, of all the pre's that I used, I could only do a top 4 because the other pre's that I used that year were garbage. But now for this video, instead of sharing with you what I think are the best, I'm also going to share with you the worst, the ones I think you should avoid. And you know what? I'm going to sprinkle in some moderate ones that even beginners can use. So I'll have a list for the best, the moderate, and the worst. Alright, so 2 quick things before I get into the list. 1, I will not repeat products that I mentioned in previous year's list because I like my list to be refreshed and new. And 2, these will not be full blown out reviews. If you want in-depth reviews on these products, I do have a supplement review playlist you guys can click on right on here on top of the screen. A lot of the products on this list I did do a review on. And bear in mind, I also am a stim junkie. I have a high tolerance to this stuff, so that may affect your view. Okay, with all that being said, let's get into the best, the okay, and the worst pre-workouts of 2021. And we're going to start off with the worst. First dud, Vital Performance Pre by Vital Proteins. This one is by far the worst tasting piece of shit I've ever had. And I didn't only try their pre-workout, I tried their recovery powder as well. I had their guava lime, and I tried their lemon grape, and I don't care who you are, there cannot be a person alive that can drink this. And if you can, I'm convinced you're a serial killer. I'm sorry, I took 2 sips of the pre-workout and I thought I was drinking battery acid, so I ended up dumping it in the sink, throwing out those powders. I even washed my mouth out because that taste just lingered. Never again, Vital Proteins. Alright, next up on the list, 4Gauge. A $45 pre-workout that at least tastes good, but does nothing. I literally think C4 hit harder than this. And that price tag with only 150 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous just doesn't do it for me. I only know 1 person that this worked well for, but 3 scoops for me, nothing. The next 2 duds on this list is going into dangerous territory because this is where the popular ones are at. Alright, fanboys, so don't kill me. One of them was ROWDY, the Ultimate Endurance Pre-Workout by Freedom Formulations. The next video I'm going to put out is actually an in-depth review of this, where it will kind of be more like a rant. But spoiler, the only thing good about this pre-workout was the taste. It tasted pretty good, but that's where the positives end. It skipped the energy increase and went straight to the crash. There was no pumps, no focus, no mood elevation. This product even had the famed DMHA dosed at 150 milligrams, and I don't know, man, products that are claiming to have DMHA, it doesn't get me excited anymore. These overhyped products they're just letting me down. And when I took this, I was sleepy all day. And you know what the worst thing was? This product was $70 plus shipping. The most I've ever spent on a pre-workout, and the most I will ever spend on a pre-workout. I will never spend that much again. So thank you, Freedom Formulations, for cementing that decision for me. But the number 1 worst pre-workout that I've had this year, one even worse than ROWDY, and I know I'm gonna get hate for this because I've seen YouTube videos and reviews praising this piece of trash, and that, my friends, is the Assassin Ultimate Pre-Workout by Apollo Nutrition, namely the Firecracker Pop flavor. Now, I didn't try the V6 or V7 version. I tried this version right here, this scumbag pre-workout. When I say nothing good came from this pre-workout, I mean nothing. I mean, at least ROWDY tasted pretty good. This tasted bad, really bad. I mean, not Vital Proteins bad, but still pretty bad. I mean, I definitely didn't get any energy, no pump, I didn't get any focus, and that crash was damn brutal. There was even some nausea for a few hours after I'd taken it, and it's like, what the f, Apollon? I mean, if you check the label out, it even looks good too. 250 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous and half a scoop, 375 milligrams of DMAE, 30 milligrams of isopropanolsynephrine. You have alpha yo, aragirensis, and on that note, no mood elevation either. I wanted to slam my head on the kitchen counter to wake up. You know, the opposite of what that ingredient should be doing. But yes, those were the worst of 2021, ones you should definitely avoid. So now let's transition into the okay to moderate pre-workouts that beginners can really benefit from. This list will be in no particular order, but we're gonna start off with Lit by Beyond Raw, and this is the Jolly Rancher flavor, the new flavor that came out. This one gave me an okay boost of energy. I was pretty surprised about that. It packs 250 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. You have 3.2 grams of beta-alanine. And I'm not a huge fan of Jolly Rancher candy, but it actually tasted pretty good. It wasn't as sweet as I thought it was going to be. But for me and some others, it did come with a slight nausea feeling that it went away after about an hour or so. I don't know what ingredient might have caused that, but it was a small minority of people that felt that way. Maybe you won't get that effect. I just wanted to make you aware that you may get that feeling. I do think 1 scoop will work for a beginner, but I do think it's a little overpriced. Then you have Woke AF by DAS Labs, packing 333 milligrams of caffeine. Can you handle that? This one I think is even more overpriced than Lit. Okay, so Woke AF may be slightly above beginner level, but for stim junkies such as myself, you'll get some kind of boost of energy from this. This pre-workout is actually the reason I created this moderate pre-workout list, because it wasn't the worst of the year, but I definitely didn't want to put it at the best of the year. So if you're a beginner, start with half a scoop. If you're experienced, try a scoop and a half. The third on the list has to be Psychotic, the Hellboy edition by Insane Labs. I think it's about 2 years ago now that I was introduced to Insane Labs, and they became one of my favorite companies. They have some of the best pre-workouts that I've ever tried. Pre-workouts like Psychotic, pre-workouts like Psychotic Gold. Those pre-workouts were awesome. And this version of Psychotic, the Psychotic Hellboy edition, is definitely the weaker of the three, but it may work pretty well for beginner level workout people. This version doesn't have any DMAE, there's no Oxy Gold. The blend is still a 5.3 gram blend, so don't exactly know how much caffeine anhydrous is in here, though I have heard there's 300 milligrams. I still wouldn't take 2 scoops of this though, because you will feel a bit of a crash, so try to keep it at 1 scoop. And the last okay product of the year, I'm going to give it to NO Explode by BSN. And I know this product has been around for a while, but I don't know. I was in GNC one day and decided to pick it up, and yeah, it was actually pretty damn good. It is definitely the best tasting product on this list. It's actually one of my favorite tasting pre-workouts of all time. I got good pumps, I got good focus, a really great product, and it's at a really good price too. Alright, now it is time for the 5 best pre-workouts of 2021, and this list will be from great to the greatest. Starting with my number 5 choice, it's going to go to Gorilla Mode by Gorilla Mind. I already did an in-depth review of Gorilla Mode. You can check it out in the description. But this was kind of a mixed bag. You're either going to love this product or it just won't be for you. For me, when I first took this, I felt some really good, clean energy, and I got some really good pumps, even though the energy took a little while to kick in. But whenever I stack this with another pre-workout, I get some really good results. But by itself, I can't see someone building a tolerance to it. At the same time, I do think it is way above a beginner level pre-workout. So I'm going to give it the number 5 spot. Anyways, let's segue into the number 4 best of the year. It's got to be Wrecked Extreme by my boys over at HugeSupplements.com. Wrecked Extreme has a fully disclosed stacked label. We have 6 grams of L-citrulline, 3 grams less than the original Wrecked, but anything 4 grams or more is an A+ for me. We have beta-alanine at 4,000 milligrams, L-tyrosine at 1.5 grams, a neurotransmitter ingredient. Anything over 500 milligrams gives you the best effects, so a great dosage here. Caffeine anhydrous is dosed at 250 milligrams. Hormone HCl is dosed at 150 milligrams, and you have DMHA. And yeah, I do promote Huge Nutrition. I do have a promo code for them, but that's not the reason they're on this list. If that was the case, I would have this at number 1. I'd say, yeah, this product is the best of the year. There is no product better than this. No, it really is a generally great product. I do think it's above the moderate level pre's. I got some really good mood elevation. I got some pretty sick pumps. The energy was pretty good. But yeah, if you guys are interested in trying this out, here's my coupon code, Solution20, on their website, HugeSupplements.com. You'll get 20% off anything on their site. But check this product out, you guys. You won't be disappointed. I'll put my reputation on the line here, okay? And then after you try it, you can come here in the comments and let me know how you felt about it. But now it's time for the top 3 of the year. The top 3 pre-workouts of 2021. Number 3 will go to Flame by Dark Labs. And Dark Labs I was introduced to this year, and they have not disappointed me. I've also done a review on this product. Flame is known for its massive amount of aragirensis at 500 milligrams. You got 300 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. You have 200 milligrams of DMHA. Like, what the hell? This product will keep you up at night, just saying. And of course, you're getting that insane mood elevation. The price actually got a little better since I last reviewed it, but it's only available from my research. It's only available on the Dark Labs website. I haven't seen it available anywhere else except eBay, where they're definitely overcharging you. Do not buy it for $80. I swear to you, if you do that, I'm gonna shove my fist down your throat. But there's two reasons I had it at number 3. One is because the next two I'm gonna mention, it did hit me a little bit better. And number 2, the flavors I tried are ones you kind of had to force down. But if you mix it with a great tasting BCAA, or if you mix it with NO Explode, a great pre-workout, then you'll like it. Okay, number 2, top 2 of the year, is going to go to Crack, also by Dark Labs. While I was taking Crack, that still cracks me up. Ooh, you hear that? That cracks me up. No, but while I was taking this, I thought for sure that this would be number 1 of the year, but there was one slightly above that. You have 60 milligrams of DMAA, you have your caffeine anhydrous, of course, you have your augmentine sulfate with this. You can check out my in-depth review of Crack in the description as well. But energy, great pump, great, again, mood elevation, awesome. Tasted really good, way better than Flame, and I was highly upset when I ran out. Another reason this is at number 2 is that it's actually getting a little bit hard to find this product. It's sold out on a lot of websites. Hopefully it's not a sign that it's being discontinued, but again, I've only seen it available at the Dark Labs website. There's also a limited edition version of Crack. I've not tried it yet. I've heard great things. I've actually heard that it's stronger than Crack, so definitely excited to try it. It may be included in my 2022 list. Who knows? And now it's time for my number 1 pre-workout of the year, and I know this is gonna get some controversy. I actually think this video is getting a lot of dislikes, but hopefully you guys can help me out with a like. But I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot of mixed reviews about this pre-workout, so I don't know. It worked really good for me. There isn't any other product this year that affected me better than this one did. And my pre-workout, guys, is Escobar by Swole AF. And that's another company I was introduced to this year, and I was hesitant to try them because Swole AF, that's such a bro name for a legit supplement company. But in Escobar, you get a good amount of citrulline and arginine, great amount of caffeine anhydrous, and we have 150 milligrams of DMHA and 150 milligrams of DMAE. This product really delivers, and it delivers it instantly. Energy and pumps, all there. Even mood elevation, which I didn't expect to get from this product, but that may have came from the ingredient ginkgo biloba extract dosed at 50 milligrams, which not only may increase muscular energy production, but may also have ties to increasing your mood and alertness. 50 milligrams is right around the acceptable limit this ingredient should be dosed at. And I'll never forget the time that I knew this pre-workout will be the number 1 product of the year. The time that it hit me the best. It was an early day. I was taking Paula to the doctor's, and it was about an hour away from my home. I was getting a major headache. It was pretty damn brutal. I was so tired. I felt like I was having caffeine withdrawals or something. So I dropped her off, and instead of waiting at the parking lot, I decided to hit the gym while I was waiting. The gym I went to was Lifetime. It was nearby, and at that time I was researching for the Lifetime fitness review video that I did. And when I drank it, it was like a new me was born. The tired feeling I had, the headaches that I had, they just disappeared instantly. And just like that, I was motivated and energized to train. It was like I took a damn sensu bean. But yeah, that was my favorite experience with Escobar. I had some pretty great workouts with it, and in my opinion, I think it deserves the best pre-workout of 2021. Alright guys, so that was my list. That was my worst, moderate, and best pre-workouts of the year. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new, and I hope to help you decide which pre-workouts are best for you. Do you agree or disagree with my list? I know there'll be a lot of disagreements. Just sound off in the comments, I guess. If you plan on trying any of these products, let me know in the comments as well. And guys, like always, I'm working on the 5 best protein powders of the year, so that will come up pretty soon. And if you're new to the channel, please bench that subscribe button, squat that like button, punch out the notification bell to be notified of future uploads such as this. And once again, this is Carlo Solutions, and if you got a problem, I'll help you solve it. Yours are done and your best is yet to come.